Ankit Bansal. He is a dynamic second generation entrepreneur and a distinguished commerce professional who completed CA, CS, BCom honors in finance from St. Xavier's College at the age of 22. Give him a big round of applause. His strong academic foundation, coupled with an early start in business, has shaped him into a strategic growth-oriented leader. In 2014, Ankit joined his family enterprise, Anand Enterprise, then had a modest distribution business dealing primarily in private and growth with a turnover of 10 crores. With a vision to transform and scale, he brought in structure, financial thinking, modern system, and an entrepreneurial mindset that propelled the company into new verticals. Under his leadership, the business expanded significantly plywood windows, manufacturing of pipes and fittings, distribution of Jaguar sign plates and fittings, diversification into multiple buildings, material categories. Today, these verticals operate collectively as a group of companies, as rapidly growing business conglomerate with turnover of 351 crores. Ankit's entrepreneurial journey reflects these insights into business scaling, market identification, leadership, operational transformation, and brand building in traditional industries. His experience makes him uniquely positioned to speak MBA students. Sir, I once again welcome you on this session. We are more delightful and waiting for your speech. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for this lovely welcome, and thank you for giving me this opportunity for coming here and speaking in front of this young crowd and taking me back 10 years in my life, and just feeling great being here and where we were. So thank you so much. Years back. So before I start, it is not a very structured session that we had thought of. So is there anything that you guys want me to cover, or some questions in your mind that you will want? Anybody, anything? Okay, alright. So I will go, with my journey, how I joined business, my studies and everything. Please stop me anywhere. Please feel free to ask questions. Anything that comes up in your mind, anything that you feel that, if a situation like this comes up, how you solve it. Right? Great. Because I don't want it to be like a monologue, one person saying and others only listening, because 10 minutes is all you'll be able to listen. After that you will fall asleep for sure. So I request all of you, please ask questions, talk. The more interactive it is, the better it will be. Right? Okay. To start, I would want to give you a nice quote that entrepreneurship is not a job, but it's a lifestyle. When I'm saying this lifestyle, the reason I'm telling you this is, what we do anything, is how will we do everything. Understand this again. How we do anything is how will we do everything. So today, absolutely. I'm just giving a few points. So as I was saying, how you do anything is how you do everything. Now what do I mean by that? It can be the smallest thing, right? So I will start with my journey of being a CA. So I went to Calcutta, did my BCom honors from St. Xavier's College. Getting admission there was difficult. You had to score all the 95s and everything. And then we had our CA, I did my chartered accountancy, I did my company secretary and BCom all three together. Now the difference what I'm telling you here is the mindset. The students there, or in the group that you travel, all of them are, what are you doing? Only one degree. Only C and BCom you are doing. 5 degrees together. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to have that mindset, that growth mindset, because we can do it. And more than what the education taught me, it is the bandwidth of your pressure taking capacity that increases. Like today, I know that if I could handle so many degrees together, if I could take all of these things together at a time, I am sure that today I can handle all the businesses together. I can handle multiple things together. So the advantage that you have when you take in more pressure is your mental strength increases, right? So having multiple degrees or if, so in CA exam we have two groups, group 1 and group 2. So I thought they were giving both the exams together. But to my very surprise, even the brightest of students gave only one exam at a time. And the reason, because the mindset is, oh, how can I give two groups together, it will be very difficult. Now I'm just trying to show you a comparison. One side, how can I give two groups of the same exam? On the other side, you're doing only one course, do multiple courses. So your group will increase your strength for great level, right? So have that mindset, have that growth mindset where you are always in the hunger, to do more, to grow more, because that will set the base for you guys to shoot up. I'll just give you an example. I'll just spend a little time there because that's the base. When we are having our exams, so generally the curriculum of your graduation, what happened? We had one day. Very difficult, and most of them choose one over the other. But there, our friend circle was such that we 5 of us were together. BCom exam, the book we took, we tore the book into 5 different chapters. Each one took one, and they read and explained the others. They explained the chapters to the others. That's how we could save time. So what I'm trying to tell you is, have a good friends group that motivates you. And nothing is difficult, because if your mindset is, I can do this, I can achieve this, it is that simple. Okay, so to start with, that was the thing. You have to go through the grind. So most of us feel that if we are graduate, we have done MBA, everything is going to be very easy. I am, if I start my business or join my. Okay, first question: how many of you have family business and are planning to join that? Can I have any fans? Planning to join?
You might want to come here. There are a lot of people who are coming here. You can ask them.
Guys here, how many of you in the family business planning to join family business? None. Nobody. So I'm seeing our first gen business guys here. Okay. How many of you start your own business? 1, 2, 3. Where nobody? 4, 5, 6. One business. What business are you thinking?
We love
What am I? Fabric. What is fabric? You thinking of manufacturing? Manufacturing. Do you have any idea about it? Done any research?
I have idea, but I don't have it.
Okay, alright. We'll solve that. Anybody else doing something? I was asking which area,
Location.
Anybody else this side?
Sak.
Go on, everybody. Please asking your questions. Please answer.
The reason I'm asking is,
This is for you.
guys don't want to start, guys are too scared to start, to feel that capital is the biggest bottleneck. Capital, but you guys have ideas? You guys have ideas. So see, today, this was a very, very big problem in a very early stage, where people
ಸಾಕು
thought that
ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ
without capital,
ಅವಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ
but trust me, today, people have a lot of funds and are ready to invest.
ಅರೇಂಜ್
if you
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ
have the right
ಲಂಚ್ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು 10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು
is have a very good structure of your idea. Like for example, our friend there wants to do a textile business or wants to do a farming business. You need to have a proper roadmap. You need to have proper research. I just list down things that I think are important maybe for your business. Have a proper project plan, and then you pitch it to any investor. There are plenty of venture capitals available. There are plenty of business people who are ready to join hands. because they have money but they don't have good people to work with. So please remove that off your head that without capital or guys, or if capital is the biggest influence. A good idea, a good presentation is what you need more, a good faith in your idea. Many times when you think, we are only not confident that whether this idea is good or not. We only have so much of self-doubt that what am I thinking? Will this work? Will this not work? Right? But how do you solve it? You cannot be just in there, no, tomorrow I am confident about this idea, let's do it. No. You need to do few groundwork. Correct? Like first thing is understand the market. Any idea that you guys have. Now, the reason I'm saying this is when I joined business again, we were purely into distribution of this roads and lines. And after finishing education, of course, it was a very big change where all my friends are into big four. So you will have this difference even today. Like you guys are finishing your MBA grads, most of you guys will join business, or most of your friends will join business. Versus if you have to do your own business. I'm sorry, most of your friends will join corporate, whereas you guys will have to start doing your business. So there will be huge difference. So I remember my friends were all into big four, EY, PwC, KPMG. These are all big audit firms. Well, I used to carry my dad's bag and go to office, and I didn't know what to do because it was a very automated system. There are sales guys, there is a billing department, there are loading and unloading guys, order comes, bills are made, materials are dispatched. I was clueless, like what to do, what not to do. And trust me, to start with, I didn't think, okay, let me go and make some big change. Because you can't. Until you understand what is there at the grass level, you don't know what is happening in real life. Because books knowledge is very different. And when you get out of the field, it is very different. So until you understand all those things, you can't make changes. So I remember the mental blockage that we have, that we have studied so much, we know so much. But the moment I joined business, my first work started was to check the bill and the material that was loaded. So I used to go count the number of plywood sheets in a tempo which is loaded. So I'm just trying to give you a perspective that don't have that idea that was I'm a MBA graduate, so now I sit on a big chair and order people. No, that is not how it's going to work. You have to get onto the ground. You have to understand everything. Only then you can build system. Only then you can know what to do, what not to do, or where people can cheat you, or where people will make fool. Are you guys with me? Am I going too fast? Okay, let's go. Right? So we are at the grass level, and that is how we do. So the first thing is understand your market. Right? For that, you have to go and visit as many people as possible. For example, so I'm just taking these two examples because that's the input I got. If you guys have any other idea, please share. So for example, textile. Now textile market, the biggest market is in Surat. If you guys know of it. Proper textile is Surat. So the first thing you should do is go and have a visit at Surat or maybe a week just to understand what are the different type of textiles available, what product sells maximum where do you think is maximum margin available. So market research is the first thing which is important. Correct? Second, understand what is. You're asking something? Okay. Second most important is understand what is your market fit. When I'm saying market fit, so there are products plenty which is available in the market. What you have to understand is in your case, in your current scenario, or in your geographical area, be it Rajapur, be it or wherever you think to operate, which product would fit best? For example, a very good, maybe a thin planet might not work here in Bangalore because we don't have so much extreme temperatures as we have in Delhi. Right? Or we are thinking of any cotton textile or say whatever XYZ. So I'm just giving an example. Like for in our industry, I understood that just doors and plywood will not help. People want good decorative items also. Customers have a problem of they don't want to go to 5 different places to buy something. When they are building a home, they are more happy because today time is the most different stuff. Most precious thing. Convenience is what everyone wants. Correct? So you have to understand what the customer's problem is and then solve that. Because that will help you grow your business. Because if you are not solving a problem, why will someone come to you? And there are plenty more like you. So what problem did I solve? I solved giving them solution at one single place. They understood that when they are building a home, everything they need for their house starting from roads, to plywood, the decorative laminate, to veneers, everything was available at one place. So that helped me draw more customers. Right? So whenever you're thinking of business, understanding marketplace, understanding your geographic area. These two things are the first thing. Third, as he told, he wants to start manufacturing. But I would always say manufacturing is like an elephant. Very big elephant. Now when I'm saying elephant, getting an elephant is not difficult. Feeding the elephant is difficult. Right? What is what I'm saying? To get an ane is not a problem. But to feed is a problem. Because he eats so much. That's what a factory does. Fixed cost will kill you. The labor, the electricity, the rent, and if you have taken loan to build a factory, there's the interest cost for that. Right? So the best way to start any business is first get into the sales. Because if you have sales in hand, manufacturing is very much comfortable because then you have to only think of how to make good product and not how to sell, because sale is already in your hand. You find hundreds of examples where they don't have sales, but they set up a manufacturing unit, and then because of the cost and the debt trap that they get into, because when I'm saying debt trap, take a loan, and we're not able to service that loan. To repay that loan, you take another loan, and then you take another loan, and then that cycle keeps on going, and until you fall. So please first get your sales right, and it's very simple. You can start with buying. There are so many manufacturers who have high capacity. Like for example, they can make 100 tons of gear. Give your quality standards, give your fabric, and tell them, because I want you to make all these things. And then you can job work with because once your sales is set as a service, then manufacturing becomes much more easier. Right? So that entire chunk can focus on any good and bad things. Everything I will only do. It's impossible. You are the biggest obstacle to your own business because you cannot do everything by yourself. You need to have a good team. Building a good team is very crucial. Now just imagine everyone has 24 hours. In that 8 hours goes to sleep, 2 hours in your daily course of morning, having food, everything XYZ. But then at limited 10 hours, how is someone able to do business of that scale? You think of any Ambani, you think of Adani, at what scale they are operating. And we feel we don't have time. Why is that? Because here we are thinking we have to do everything. Everything comes on our head. And that is why we feel so stuck, we feel so confused, we feel that I am not able to reach everywhere. And that is why team is so important. Now, how do you build a good team? Right? You go, you meet people, you tell them your ideas, you share them your vision. And then you feel that someone else is able to align or think in similar way, you bring them on board, you get them to your team. Right? Because see, everyone will have some strength and everyone will have some weakness. Right? You can't have everything good about yourself. And that is why you need a team. Like for example, I feel I am not that good when it comes to reviewing stuff. I don't like sit behind a system, read reports. I get really bored with that. But what I feel I'm good is I'm good with talking to customers. I enjoy that. So what I'm doing, I'm getting someone else on board whom I know is good with systems, so that we both are able to complement each other. Correct? So building a team is very important. Anything interesting? See guys, again I'm saying you, the more you ask, the better it will be. Otherwise it's going to be boring. I mean, please try to ask questions and take out whatever maximum you can. Otherwise I will continue after 45 minutes into my work, you guys will continue into your work. Nothing will change. So please ask questions, please, if you have anything, ask. Otherwise it's going to be just okay, let me ask questions. Okay. So, as told, we are using 5 business also, right? Guys, I will want your attention, please. Students are there. I have 5 business. I just tell you the basic about it. with the manufacturing of pipes, which you see in irrigation and plumbing. Okay? Because selling price of pipes are very much linked to the raw material, that is the PVC resin price. And most of the PVC resin is imported. It's very price very fluctuating. Now imagine, so example, the resin price is 100 and the pipe at 150. Today the model resin price goes to 1. That relation. Now in this scenario, and manufacturing process is all gone, and my PVC resin price goes up by 20%. That is, for example, I was importing PVC at 100 rupees, now it is 120. What do you think I should do?